Andres here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a black metal band out of Spain called Ouija and their EP Selenophile Impia. Now let's dig into this 3-track EP. Now right off the bat, I got this very deep visual, and this came to me in the opening track, Selenophile Impia, and it opens with this soothing storm that seductively lures you into the demon's den, I felt. And by the time you realize it, it's too late. Absolute hellfire blitz from the ripping drums. I love the raw, cold guitar riffs paired with the Cerberus howls. The alluring lead work is absolutely hypnotic. I found that fantastic, especially the tantalizing tapping that grabs you within its death clutch and pulls you deeper into death's gaping maws, which I just thought was absolutely overwhelming at times. Not in a good way, not a bad way, not a bad overwhelming, but this interlude section was really captivating as well. I thought that was fantastic, enough to sort of sweep the listener off to another realm. I really enjoyed the pacing to this track, how it sort of, like I said, starts off seductively, absolute blitz, and then there's just this nice flow of tempo changes, lots of dynamics, depth, atmosphere changes. There's just so much to really soak up in Selenophile Impia, and in my opinion, I have to say, this is one of the best black metal tracks I've ever heard, in my opinion. Now, I haven't listened to a lot of black metal, definitely quite a bit. I've done a lot of research over the last 5 to 6 years on black metal, and definitely learned a lot about the genre and so much of many of the bands from all the way from the back in the beginning to now. So listening to this track, I definitely feel like it's one of my top black metal tracks of all time, in my opinion. Then we go into a song that I feel like is actually sort of a bridge between, the levels of hell, the stages of hell as you're going down. Cerberus like hell dogs. I feel like this is a segue between the first track and the third track, and it sort of continues from the first track and then evolves fiery and then leads into that third one. So let's dig into Cerberus a little bit. This is just has fiery instruments, fiery pacing, scowling vocal assault, no messing around here. This song takes you to hell, but it does not bring you back. It just leaves you there to anguish, and that's why I feel like this track does. And it leaves you there to anguish until Therianthropic Involution arrives. Well, I guess it rise, on this EP. It rises up and brings you to another level. Well, I guess that'd be going down. Another level of hell, going downwards. But Therianthropic Involution truly harnesses a lot of anguishing emotions and atmosphere mixed with musical elements of despair and demise. I feel like that was semi-delivered in Cerberus. That's what I mean by, like, I felt it was bridging the gap from one song to the next and sort of segueing into this one. And the narration that's sort of tucked in there in the middle, and the style of vocal scowls, I really felt created a lot of visuals, sort of druidic, that's not even a word, but a druid type chanting form, maybe a demon type vocals, and I felt like it really adds a lot of texture to this song, which I felt made the vocals stand out on their own and made the music stand out. They sort of separated each other and created separate entities, which ultimately leads for them to stand out on each other's own and not really take away from one another. And I feel like this also, these vocals and this narration sort of adds this ominous atmosphere to the song as well. Not like some narrations are just narrations, but this one had a little bit of a godlike or demonic type tone to it. So it really, stands out and really adds some texture to the song. So quite impressive. I really enjoyed this EP. It's 3 tracks, but there's a lot to soak up, a lot of depth, a lot of dynamic. Quite impressive, I thought, with Selenophile Impia. Of course, all the description or all the links to Ouija and these songs from this EP will be down in the description below, along with more metal content of mine and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, you can support my channel down below and that stuff as well. So if you have a band like Ouija, some black metal, or you know somebody like that, feel free to let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Facebook and all that good stuff. And until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?